What is up, guys? So this video is a VR for Hux Sports Cards. He is at a 200 sub milestone. I think he's at 203 as we speak. And he asked us to do a VR response for his giveaway, which is pretty awesome. He's giving away a blaster of our choice. I think it's between like Allen Ginther or Gypsy Queen or whatever the case is. He's super generous, and this is a pretty awesome little like a topic here. Here's this. I'll put the description down below. But he wanted the 5 greatest sports stars, in our opinion, that we enjoyed watching as we grew up. So the first one's first. My favorite of all time wide receiver in the NFL is Jerry Rice. Hands down, this dude was, he's the GOAT. Plain and simple. With the, I'll get to this other guy in a second, but my high school football number that I had was number 80. And in middle school, my number was 88 because that's what he wore in college. So Jerry Rice is the first one up. The second one is Joe Montana. This dude was too legit to quit. Back before, all these quarterbacks had rules, made in their honor, like Deflategate or, Spygate, or having the kickers win you the Super Bowl, or, him. He got hit. Terry Bradshaw got hit. QBs nowadays, you can't even look at them or sneeze funny in their presence without getting a personal attack foul or whatever they call them. Either way, Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, my two of my top 5 greatest athletes that I enjoyed watching. Third one, Steve Largent. This dude had a tough team, but he still managed to get into the Hall of Fame. Just like Barry Sanders on the Lions, man. It's like, gosh, just imagine if he had, a legit team around him. I mean, he made the playoffs a couple times, but, obviously these guys were around to squash those efforts. But Steve Largent, has a lot of fond memories of my dad and him, or my dad and myself watching him play, which is pretty awesome. I love old school. As you can see, I got Jim Zorn back here. I got a massive Jim Zorn collection. So, number 4 is Cal Ripken Jr. This is my 1-of-1 Diamond Kings auto that my son and I pulled, which is pretty awesome. If you want to go check it out, we have the video up. So, this dude was the Iron Man. I remember when I was a kid, a 1992 Topps, I think it was, where he was like accepting an award or whatever for being the Iron Man. And from that day forward, I thought, man, this dude's legit. Back when I was a kid, I didn't really know the ins and outs of baseball or the technique or any of that stuff. But that one baseball card made me think of him as legit. Either way, this guy, he was a little before my time. But here's the thing is, he's still my top 5 because when I was in high school, I had old tapes because I wrestled in high school, and I used to watch this guy's matches all the time. So, I kind of did watch him a lot when I was growing up, but he was already, retired by then. But this guy, Russia went on a straight up mission to find a guy that could beat him. He's like, I would find a guy to beat you. And Dan Gable was like, yeah, okay. We'll see about that. So he went to the Olympics that year after Russia declared war on him, and didn't allow a single point to be scored against him. This dude is hands down the best wrestler that ever walked the face of this planet. Dan Gable. But yeah, dude was crazy legit. Lost one match in high school, or in college and high school combined. Lost one match, and that was a really good match. So All right, guys. Huck Sports Cars. I hope this did the trick for you, and I look forward to more of your videos, bro. And if Cash was here, he'd be saying, "Stay cool, one pack at a time," and I'd say, "Oh."